Felicia? Yes, well, I was just a little bit tipsy last night. A bit. Okay, I was a little bit pissed. Really? Fine, I was hammered. Okay? You were smashed. I don't think I've ever seen anyone that rat-ass before. Shh. I'm hanging. I needed Dutch courage to talk to Steve on Zoom. I haven't had a Zoom date before. But I had a little bit too much Dutch courage, and now I've got beer fear. I can't remember what I said. Oh, diddums. Here. Want some hair off the dog to feel better? Well, this is what happens when you drink too much. I feel fresh as a daisy. In that clip were lots of expressions around drinking and feeling hungover. You might not drink yourself, but if you're interested in learning English at a native level, unfortunately it is a big part of our culture. Some students have said to me they've spent time in the UK and noticed it's quite a common thing that people will go and meet their friends at the pub after work. So let's break down what expressions we heard Felicia and Susie say in that clip. Worse for wear. We're feeling a bit worse for wear. We feel a little bit rough. We're worse for the wear we have put on our bodies, I guess. You've probably already heard the term drunk, but there are lots of words we also use to describe being drunk. Tipsy means we maybe feel a little bit lightheaded. Alcohol has taken some effect on us, but we still feel pretty in control of the situation. We might be a bit giggly, a bit more confident, more likely to dance, but we are not drunk yet. Felicia was more than tipsy. She was drunk. She was hammered. She was pissed. She was smashed. She was trashed. She was wankered. She was rat-assed. Rat-assed is a horrible expression really, but it's an expression we do use to explain that someone is incredibly drunk. When we say we need some Dutch courage, that just means we need a drink. I don't know where that expression comes from. I don't know if that's how the Dutch get confident, but it's what we call it if we're nervous about talking to someone, maybe nervous about dancing or nervous about being in a room full of lots of new people. We'll say, I just need a bit of Dutch courage. But that's when, unfortunately, a couple of drinks can lead to a problem if you are nervous and you drink too fast. Then Felicia had beer fear. This is the expression we give if we've been so drunk that we maybe can't remember parts of the evening, we can't remember what we said, or maybe we do remember, but we are so paranoid that we think maybe we have forgotten something bad that we did. Like all drugs, alcohol is a drug, and you do have a come down the next day, and most people feel really paranoid as a result of that. So that is what we jokingly call beer fear, but the fear is real. Some people think the best way to combat a hangover is to have a hair of the dog, which means another alcoholic drink. These are usually drinks like Bloody Marys. Personally, if I've been drunk, I cannot face alcohol the next day, but some people swear by having a hair of the dog. Hanging is another word we use to say we are hungover. Do you want to go for a run today? I can't, sorry, I am hanging. The full expression is, I'm hanging out my arse, which is as horrible as it sounds. And the final expression we learned is fresh as a daisy. Susie is very smug because she feels as fresh as a daisy. I hope you found those expressions useful. Like I said, even if you don't use them yourself, if you have any English speaking friends, you can call them out on it next time you see them drunk. You can say, you are smashed. You are going to be hanging in the morning, while I'll be as fresh as a daisy. Next week, I'll be back with the ultimate A to Z of phrasal verbs, part 2. You can catch part 1 here, if that works. And if you want more tips, mini tips daily, join me on Instagram at charlies_English_channel. Come back next week. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.